Guys, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I probably started in kitchens to avoid talking with people, and so this is very ironic that now my whole life's work and career is centered around trying to talk to chefs and talk to them about the opportunities that we have. First, I would like to thank Vitor and the Basque government. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Thank you to the Basque Culinary Center for your amazing vision of, and the Basque government for your amazing vision of the transformative power of gastronomy. I think for people in our profession, we all believe in that in some shape or form. And so for that to be truly represented at the highest level is extremely important. And so thank you for that. And thank you for Chef Kren for hosting and bringing the Basque Culinary World Prize to San Francisco. I want to thank my beautiful and loving and hilarious and brilliant wife, Karen Leibowitz. Who has believed in some extremely improbable projects that I've started. And I want to thank my mother and father. My father's not with us, but for working so hard for so many decades so that I could have a better life, only to find me toiling in kitchens for long hours making minimum wage. And I'd like to thank my daughter, who's off playing today, but for really inspiring this work that we've been doing to mobilize the restaurant industry towards climate solutions. When we started more than 10 years ago, things began with kind of an improbable conversation in a rundown Chinese restaurant that started a genre that became known as pop-ups. And after a while, that turned into a permanent pop-up Mission Chinese Food, and we, were donating money to the San Francisco Food Bank and helped raise over 1 million meals for them. And so we thought, this is good. We're giving back to the community. That had been a core part of my goal of starting in the food business to begin with, was the power of food and restaurants to bring people together and to give back to the community. But after we had a daughter, we started thinking more about the future and climate change and realizing 0 chefs are working on climate change. And so we got to work and started learning about the problem and thinking about conservation and all kinds of different things. And we started a nonprofit project called Zero Foodprint that is engaging restaurants and helping to show basically what it would mean to do your part. Because I think a lot of us want to do the right thing and do our part, and climate change is so big that it's hard to even know what that is. And so that was one aspect of attacking the problem. And then the other was really learning about soil and farming. And so, if anybody here has been to Mission Chinese Food, it's a party Chinese restaurant with, flavor bombs and cheap beer. And so it's not really focused on farming and the food system. And as we learned this story, it became clear that not only is farming so important, as we all know, but it's actually, in the past few years, scientists have confirmed that good farming can actually reverse climate change, can actually solve global warming. And so I think I'll try and stop there, but I really want everybody to kind of take that message to heart, that we're in the midst of a massive cultural change in response to global warming, and farming and healthy soil are probably the most practical and biggest solution. And so thank you to the Basque Culinary World Prize for helping to bring attention to this opportunity and helping bring chefs together to solve the biggest problem. Thank you. Thank you to Sasha, who has been organizing and just reminded me to bring to everyone's attention that as part of the selection process, the jury has pledged to join this movement of chefs that are working on climate change by going carbon neutral and supporting a shift towards renewable farming. And so Sasha is reminding me to put this on record so that everybody in this room is aware of it. It's hard enough to chase chefs down and have a beer with them, much less in different languages and stuff. So thank you very much.
You just got yourself a whole bunch of new ambassadors.
That's the hope.
And we're all badly behaved. Sorry about that. Well done, mate.